Hey guys, Mr. B XRP here, and welcome back. Today is October 19th of 2020, and the IMF is actually having a program today, and they're having panel discussions about cross-border payments, which is literally going on right now as I speak, and we'll chat a little bit about what I've heard so far today. But let's jump right into things. I'm looking at Fiat Leak, and for those of you who don't know, this is fiatleak.com. And it looks like XRP is just under 25 cents. I'm going to show you XLM because XLM has been a mover in the last few days. And it's almost 9 cents. And it's up, it looks like it's up 6.68% in the last 24 hours. I think XLM is moving strong for many reasons. And I'm going to go into those reasons in just a minute. So I just wanted to share that with you as well. And looking at Coin Paprika, the market cap's at 367 billion. Bitcoin's sitting at 11,668, which I still think is an incredibly big deal that Bitcoin is holding above 11,000. I mean, even holding above 10,000. I mean, Bitcoin's really been strong for a long time. Ethereum's at $380. Tether's holding solidly at $1. And XRP is just under 25 cents. Let's see if there's anything notable here in the top 10. Nah, nothing really notable. Let's look at Stellar though for a quick second here. Let's see, Stellar is up 10.72% on the 7-day. Okay, so Stellar's the big mover. Now let's look at the IMF. So the IMF said, what role does central bank digital currencies play in facilitating cross-border payments? Join us for a discussion with opening remarks. So this was the video that they had on their Twitter. And literally the conference is going on right now, guys. You can watch it. I think if you go to the IMF right here, you can click on this link right here and get access. They emailed me access because I follow them, and somehow I got on the email list. So they emailed me the information this morning to get in. But they had a really good panel this morning, and it's live right now. I wanted to show you. Let's see if they have the panel coming up here. All right, so Jerome Powell was on this morning. That's what I really want to look at. So Jerome Powell spoke, and essentially, okay, so here's one of the quotes from Steve Gilbronson on Twitter. He said, "We need to be working with the private sector." That's a new tune coming from him, says Steve Gilbronson. So Jerome Powell said he needs to be working with the private sector. Look, the overwhelming tune from Jerome Powell from the Federal Reserve was that that we need to hurry up. Really, it was we need to hurry up and move slow. I mean, really, like they talked about how we can't let technology, we can't miss it. We can't miss the opportunity. We have to seize the day. We have to have better, faster cross-border payments. We have to have inclusion around the world. We have to do all these amazing things, but we really have to move slowly. I mean, that's what these people keep saying is, even Jerome Powell said the same thing that Christine Lagarde said the other day, which was they need feedback from the people. And I don't think that Jerome Powell is looking for feedback from the people. I don't believe that part of it. But there was a lot of we need to hurry and move slowly. It just made no sense whatsoever. One of the things, so this is Stellar's Danelle Dixon. And Michael from VAL5 Link posted this. Stellar's Danelle Dixon will be joining an online conference hosted by the IMF and discussing the future of transnational payments with global regulators, Fed, and MasterCard. So she's on right now. I just heard her speak. She's a very good speaker. Stellar is getting some attention out there. The IMF went out of their way to stay. Because we have Stellar here is no endorsement that we're doing business with them in any way. They're just here as a speaker. So they did make that caveat. One thing they have done all morning is they've stayed on the mantra, never mention Ripple, never mention Ripple, never mention Ripple, never mention XRP, never mention XRP, never mention XRP. So I never expect to hear them ever say it, and they certainly don't under any circumstances. I think everybody knows you can't say those two things. You can't say Ripple, you can't say XRP, because I think things would get crazy and explode out there. Danelle Dixon also had posted this. The addition of USDC on Stellar means greater growth and innovation for developers and businesses in our ecosystem, pushing this network to the next level, inspired by what we will do together. So USDC is going to be on the Stellar network. I think between that announcement and Stellar being at the IMF is what has caused the takeoff of the Stellar price. I think that's what we're looking at. I know a lot of people have gotten warmed up to Stellar in the last several months, as potentially one of the players in the payment space as well. For those who don't know, it's a very similar technology to XRP. What I found incredibly ironic is that last year at Swell, Stellar burned half of their lumens, half of the XLM out there, which was like 50 billion XLM, which I think equated that day, I think I'd figured it out because I couldn't believe it, which was like $3.8 billion. They just evaporated in the air. And what I found interesting was they had posted this big announcement about the USD on Stellar while Swell was going on this year. So there is definitely a track record of Stellar trying to get in the news whenever Ripple is out there doing Swell. I mean, it is obvious to me that they try to use that as an opportunity to get their names out there as well. So I just thought that was interesting. This was posted from the Crypto Poet back on, I think it was Friday. Trump's security hawks called distributed ledger critical in U.S.-China tech arms race. This was huge. I know you guys have probably heard about it already, but I think this is a big deal. And this just shows that, DLT is not going unnoticed. It's certainly being, discussed and handled behind closed doors of government. And I just wanted to read a couple of the headlines here. It said DLT is one of the 20 focus areas of the National Security Council. The NSC strategy calls for investing in adopting, and promoting the priority technologies. Also on the short list, AI data, science, quantum computing, and space technology, weapons of mass destruction, migration technologies, and others. Let's see here. Pockets of the U.S. government already investing in blockchain infrastructure. That's interesting. Department of Homeland Security. So that's really interesting stuff. The U.S. military is also examining DLT for combat operations, but is in early stages. Chinese officials have long been bullish on DLT, a state-sanctioned distributed network for hosting dApps and internet services. It's not quite clear where Russia stands on state-sponsored DLT use cases. So you could be sure they stand firmly in favor of it and will be doing whatever they need to do to be sure that they stay along with us or try and be ahead of us. This has got to be the most serious picture I've ever seen in my life. I mean, look at this picture. When they posed for this picture, I don't know what the photographer told them the look to have on their face, but oh my goodness. I mean, that looks like a serious group, man. It's crazy. All right, this was posted by Michael at VAL5Link. About time. Bitstamp, one of the world's largest cryptocurrency exchanges, has introduced a new insurance policy that covers the theft and other losses of users' funds held on its platform. It is about time. Every exchange should offer insurance, period. I would pay for it. Charge me $25 a month for insurance, whatever the number is. Let's come up with a fair number. Insure my assets so that I don't have to, some people don't want to keep it in cold storage, and if you want to keep it in cold storage, that's wonderful. Sometimes people are afraid to keep it in cold storage, for whatever reason it might be, or they're not comfortable using cold storage. So it would sure be nice if we could keep it on exchanges and be insured 100%. Now, there's always going to be the crowd out there that says, not my keys, not my crypto. I understand that. Listen, I just want it to be easy. Remember, the next wave of people to come into this space are not going to be like us. They're not going to be the early adapters who are willing to do all the crazy things that we did in order to buy our digital assets and store our digital assets and all the crazy stuff we've done. They're not going to want to do that. They're going to want it to be easy. So this is a huge step, guys, and a lot of people are going to have to follow along with this, and I think it's great. Okay, this also from Michael at VAL5Link. 34%. Okay, so this was a Ripple survey. Unveils real-world interest in Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and stablecoins. 34% say their companies are already in production with blockchain technology for payments related use cases. 24% of respondents say they are moving into production. 21% say they are running a pilot or proof of concept for blockchain tech. Yeah, look, if you're in the space and you're not looking into blockchain, you are way behind the game. Okay, this is a reminder from the Great Gatsby, who is really smart guy on Twitter. You should follow him at BambooXRP. I'll keep saying it until it spreads everywhere on Twitter. CBDCs do not eliminate the need for XRP. XRP is a bridge for CBDCs. CBDC is a fancy way of saying digital money that can move along blockchain rails. Japan still doesn't want USD fiat. That's the entire point of XRP. So for any of you out there that think that CBDCs are going to hurt the need for a bridge asset such as XRP, it won't. It doesn't make sense. The point is, Japan doesn't want USD. Denmark doesn't want USD. Europe doesn't want US. They want their fiat currency. And XRP is the magic box in between where you can start with any currency and you can end with any currency, and XRP acts as the magic box in the middle. So it just acts as that bridge asset. So for all of you that think a CBDC is going to remove the need for XRP or any digital asset, bridge digital asset that might be used, I'm sure there's XLM is probably going to be used in some cases, and there may be others, who knows. But the point is, that's what XRP was made for. So whether it's fiat to fiat, XRP is useful as a bridge asset, or if it's CBDC to CBDC, XRP is going to be a useful asset. That's the whole point of this, guys. Okay, so I know there's a lot of new people that maybe don't get it, and I wanted to make that point. All right, this was from Pmts. I follow this at Pymts. They're a company that tracks payment news in the world, financial payment news. Anyway, I recommend you follow them. Hackers hit 20,000 Robinhood accounts. So Robinhood was hacked last week. Just FYI, so make sure you're on top of your Robinhood account. Make sure that you have good passcodes and all that other good stuff. So if you have one of those. This was posted by Fiat Leak. Fiat Leak is really doing some good jobs posting some things. So they said in 2019 to 2020, Congress introduced 40 bills on the subject of cryptocurrency and blockchain. 11 passed the House, 2 became law. The 2 are part of a much larger bills, which includes how the Department of Defense could use blockchain technology. So look at that. I love that. Fiat Leak is out there putting out news for us, and I think that's fantastic. This was from the crypto poet. Poloniex just announced that they will be supporting the Spark token airdrop, which is great. I'm going to jump to, if you guys are still wanting to see if your exchanges or wherever you have your XRP is going to support the Flare network Spark drop, you can go to flare.xyz and keep up on this. And these are the companies right now that are confirmed that are going to support, and I don't think they've updated this with Poloniex yet. And I have seen other people post more companies, but they're not on the official site. So I don't care if the companies say they're going to support it. Until Flare puts it on their site, I don't think it's confirmed, because probably Flare doesn't put it on their site until they've got the tech to do it. I'm assuming that's what's going on there, but I don't know for sure. Okay, moving on. iTrustCapital. Quick thing on iTrustCapital. I talk about it all the time, guys. I have an iTrustCapital Roth IRA. If you have a 401k and you want to roll it into an IRA, if you want to trade crypto or precious metals tax-free, or if you want to grow it tax-free, you should look into iTrustCapital. One of the things I wanted to point out to you is iTrustCapital, if you're already a customer, just started a customer referral program. So if you refer, and you just go into your account and look for your referral code, refer it, give it to your friends and family. If you refer a customer to iTrustCapital, or 2 customers between now and the end of the year, they're going to send you one of these cool swag kits, which they actually sent me last week, which I thought was cool. It had a hat and a tumbler, some socks, and a pen, and a little cover for you. I don't have it in the picture, but a little cover for your camera on your computer, which I thought was actually quite cool, which I'd like to get for all my computers at my house. But anyway, iTrustCapital, I have a link in the description of this video below. If you're interested in signing up, you get 1 month free, and you only need $1,000 to start an account. So good people over there, and just call them if you have any questions. Tell them I sent you, and they're good people over there. James Rule XRP had posted this. He said, "My sister got married on the river tonight. XRP, I told you so." I thought this was really cool. Look at that. They're wearing their XRP I told you so t-shirts. That is really neat. And the last thing I want to show you is this video from Michael Douglas, and it says there is no second takes in life. So I think this is an important message I want you guys to listen to, and I'm going to crank it up.
What is the most important lesson that you've learned in your life? There's no second takes. You know, when you're a kid, you keep wanting to be older. And then when you reach a certain age, you want to get younger. So enjoy the moment that you're in. Carpe diem. Carpe diem. Seize the day.
That's some good, solid advice, guys. I love it. I absolutely love it. Hey, listen, I'm looking at my notes for this video, and I forgot to mention to you guys earlier that Jerome Powell had mentioned that that the U.S. government has MIT doing models for a United States central bank digital currency. So they're doing some models to see, how it would work, how it wouldn't work, issues, problems, whatever concerns. So I thought that was interesting that he said MIT was doing that. So I wanted to bring that up and let you know that. And that's it. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an accountant. I'm not a window cleaner, and I'm not a crypto expert. Here's the truth of it. This weekend, I cleaned all the windows at my house. So when I say I'm not a window cleaner, I'm not a professional window cleaner, but I clean the windows at my house every couple of months because I'm OCD, and I'm going to give you guys a window cleaning tip. Here's how I do it. I spray the exterior of the windows with simple green and hose them off, and they come perfect. And if they're really bad, you can scrub them with a brush. Otherwise, if you want clean windows, simple green, guys, it's fantastic, and I think it's good for the the health of your grass and your trees and stuff. It doesn't hurt the ecosystem. So anyway, that's my tip on window cleaning. Please like and subscribe to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe channel now. These are my opinions only. Don't make any financial decisions based on anything I say. I appreciate you guys listening today. Everyone, let's keep our ears open in the IMF, see what happens. Keep your eyes on Sellar. Let's see how high it could actually go. I think it, I don't know if it's temporary or not, but it might just be a temporary blip because of the IMF, because they're there at the IMF. But we're going to keep our eyes on it, and everyone have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.